What's up, YouTube? It's your boy bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, I'll give you guys my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video. Subscribe to my channel because I'm only one away from reaching 6K subscribers. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my WWE NXT The Great American Bash review and highlights. And that's all I have to say. But first, let's get started on this AEW Dynamite tonight. All right, here we go. Now, AEW Dynamite was a very good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. All right, it says AEW is live from LJBM Coliseum in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We open up with MJF making his way to the ring to a stern of boos. Will Ospreay is shown backstage looking on. There is a huge American flag draped from the ceiling. Kyle Fletcher's music hits next as he makes his way to the ring. Don Callis is on commentary for this match. So we get the first match. AEW American Champion MJF versus Kyle Fletcher, the title eliminator match. This was a fantastic match. The bell rings as we are underway. MJF grabs a mic and tells the fans to shut up. He tells Kyle Fletcher that he locked up with him like a man, or he takes his title, walk out of town. MJF gets in the ring and kicks Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher then rolls up the champ for just a 1 count. Kyle Fletcher attempts another pin, but MJF kicks out. Kyle Fletcher scoops up MJF and slams him down. MJF rolls out of the ring as Kyle Fletcher goes for a dive. He is met by an elbow from MJF. MJF then jaws at Kyle Fletcher, telling him he sucks. Kyle Fletcher then picks up MJF, but MJF counters out of it. MJF then grabs the arm of Kyle Fletcher and send him into the turnbuckles. MJF taunts Kyle Fletcher and stomps on his hand. MJF puts Kyle Fletcher in an armbar and tells him nobody cares about him. MJF picks up Kyle Fletcher and twists his arm, sending him to the mat. MJF picks up Kyle Fletcher and delivers a shoulder breaker. MJF works on the left arm of Kyle Fletcher again. MJF picks up Kyle Fletcher and drops him on the mat. The champ covers Kyle Fletcher, but he kicks out at 2. MJF mocks the fans and charges at Kyle Fletcher, who gets up a big boot, catching the champ under the chin. Both men are down. Kyle Fletcher is up first, followed by MJF. Kyle Fletcher charges at MJF and then nails him with a big right hand. MJF charged at Kyle Fletcher as he caught and slammed down. Kyle Fletcher covers MJF, but he kicks out at 2. MJF works on Kyle Fletcher's arm and then breaks the hold. Kyle Fletcher sends MJF to the floor. Kyle Fletcher runs through the ropes, sending MJF into the barricade. MJF rolls back in the ring and then rolls back out to avoid Kyle Fletcher coming off the top rope. Kyle Fletcher is up on the ropes and lands a big moonsault on MJF on the floor. MJF is back in the ring. Kyle Fletcher is up on the top rope. MJF rolls out of the ring and sits in a chair. He asks for a timeout. Kyle Fletcher nails him with a big right hand. Kyle Fletcher charges at MJF, but he moves as Kyle Fletcher catches into the barricade. MJF bites the forehead of Kyle Fletcher as MJF comes towards Kyle Fletcher. He is sent over the barricade. Kyle Fletcher then leaps over the barricade onto MJF as the fans go crazy. Kyle Fletcher is in the stands. It's in the stands as we get an AEW chant. Kyle Fletcher sends MJF back over the barricade and rolls him back in the ring. Kyle Fletcher goes to the top rope and lands a huge elbow on MJF. Kyle Fletcher covers the champ, but he kicks out at 2. MJF is up and drives the shoulder of Kyle Fletcher into the mat. Kyle Fletcher tries to pick up the champ, but he counters. Kyle Fletcher picks up MJF, but he counters and rolls up Kyle Fletcher for a 2 count. Kyle Fletcher tries to pick up MJF, but he counters and drops Kyle Fletcher on his back. MJF then pick up Kyle Fletcher and DDTs him. The champ covers Kyle Fletcher, but he kicks out at 2. We get this we get this awesome chant from the fans. Kyle Fletcher is down and MJF is up. As he kicks Kyle Fletcher in the head, MJF slaps Kyle Fletcher and calls him a nothing and a wannabe Osprey. MJF spits in Kyle Fletcher's face and then nails MJF with a left and right. MJF then charged at Kyle Fletcher, but is met with a big boot to the face. MJF drops Kyle Fletcher with a destroyer, but he comes back up and drops MJF with a big lariat as both men are down. Kyle Fletcher covers MJF, but he kicks out. Kyle Fletcher then rolls up MJF, but he kicks out. Kyle Fletcher sends MJF into the turnbuckle. Kyle Fletcher is up. He charges at MJF and connects with a big boot to the American champion. Both men are up on the top rope. MJF bites Kyle Fletcher and then picks him and picks him and tries to drop him neck first. Neck first. Kyle Fletcher picks up MJF and drops him with a huge pile driver. Kyle Fletcher covers MJF, but he won't stay down. Stay down. Don Callis comes down to distract the referee and toss a screwdriver at Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher is thinking about it, but he tosses it out. MJF low blows Kyle Fletcher as the ref back is turned. MJF then hits Kyle Fletcher with a big kick and then drops him with a huge brainbuster and covers him for the pin. The winner of the match by pinfall, AEW American Champion MJF. This was a fantastic match to kick off the show. All right. My light. Sorry about that. It says after the match, Will Ospreay tries to get out of the viewing area that was locked up. MJF then knocks the referee with the title belt. MJF puts on the diamond ring and nails Kyle Fletcher as he gets back to his feet. MJF continues to assault Kyle Fletcher as he is busted open. MJF yells at the camera and says the blood on blood in on Will Ospreay's hands. MJF then picks up Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis for a Tiger Driver, but Will Ospreay makes it to the ring in time. As MJF flees the ring and escapes through the crowd, Will Ospreay calls for the medical staff as Don Callis is in the ring. Doc Samson check on Kyle Fletcher as Will Ospreay looks on with blood over his shirt from Will Ospreay. Don Callis asks where Will Ospreay was. Alright, it says we go to the video package hyping up the match coming up later tonight between Jeff Jarrett and Bryan Danielson. Alright, it says now we now go back to the commentary team talking about their concern for Kyle Fletcher. Alright. Like here, there you go. It says the music of Mariah May is up next as she makes her way to the ring. Mariah May has high heel shoes and her woman's owns her tournament belt with her Via Van is already in the ring. Alright, so we get the Glamour Mariah May versus Via Van. This was a solid match right here. This was solid. The bell rings as Mariah May headbutts Van, sending her to the mat. Van tries to pick up Mariah May, but she suplexes her. Mariah May then nails Van with a big right. Mariah May goes to the top rope and comes down, connecting with a big shotgun drop kick on Van. We get a we want Tony chance. Mariah May then pick up Van and slams her head on the turnbuckle. repeatedly. Mariah May then stumps on Mariah May. Mariah May then stumps on. May Mariah May jaws at the referee as Van rolls up Van, but she kicks out. Mariah May then drops Van with a big drop kick as we go to picture in picture. It says we're back from picture in picture. Mariah May nails Van with big rights. Mariah May then kicks Van and taunts her. Mariah May picks up Van and then nails her with a big kick to the head. As as Van is down, Mariah May missed Mia. It says me makes Tony Storm in the ring. Van is up on the apron. Van comes in and traps Mariah May, who rolls to the floor. Van goes to the floor. Mariah May sends Van into the barricade. Mariah May picks up Van by the hair and sends her back in the ring. Mariah May then puts Van in the headlock. Mariah May slams Van down on the mat. It says back from picture in picture. Van kicks Mariah May. Van charges at Mariah May, but she is trapped by Mariah May. Mariah May then connects on Van with a hip attack. Van Mariah May then punches Van in the top of the head and kiss her. Mariah May then nails Van with a big running knee strike. Mariah May drops Van with a Mayday. May pick up Van and drops her with a Storm Zero and covers Van to get the 3 count. The winner by pinfall, Mariah May. This was a solid match. It says after the match, there was a rap gift handed by Mariah May. She opens it up and it's a photo of Tony Storm. Club and Mariah May. When written on the back is die. Mariah die. Tony Storm enters the ring and attacks Mariah May. Um, Mariah May kicks Tony Storm. Mariah May grabs the shoe, but Storm takes it from her. Um, he said takes it from her. Tony Storm then goes to nail Mariah May with the shoe, but officials and security break them up. Both women break free as the officials and security again hold back both women. Mariah May leaves the ring as Tony Storm holds up the photo showing die. Mariah May die. All right, it says we go to a vignette of the scapegoat Jack Perry watching video footage of Darby Allin match. The scapegoat appears on the screen. All right, let's move on. It says how much you are willing to sacrifice. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. It says so we go to commercial break. It says the back to break. Darby Allin is backstage talking about the scapegoat Jack Perry and telling him he doesn't have to show up at Rampage or Collision, but he has to show up. He has to show up at AEW All In. I cannot wait for AEW All In. That show's gonna be good. All right, it says the music of Bryan Keith is up next. As he makes his way down to the ring, Chris Jericho learning tree music hits as Jericho and Big Bill make their way make their way out make their way out the ring. Can this stupid gimmick please end? Facts. Jericho and Big Bill join security. Taz has been removed from commentary for this match. The music of Kazuyori Shibata is out next. He makes his way to the ring. And I want this learning tree to be over with. Can we get Chris Jericho off my television set, please? Get rid of the learning tree gimmick. That is so off. That is god off. Get rid of it. Anyway, let's move on. So we get a bad apple Bryan Keith versus Kazuyori Shibata. And this match right here, this was a decent match. This match was decent. Keith charges at Shibata and nails him as the bell rings. Shibata comes back and takes down Keith. Shibata has Keith locked up and then stomps on the left elbow of Keith. He rolls out of the ring in pain. Shibata goes to the floor, but Keith sends Shibata into the barricade. Keith then kicks Shibata as he goes down on the floor. Keith stomps left arm of Shibata as we go to picture in picture. All right, we're back from picture in picture. Keith rolls Shibata back in the ring. Keith then continues to work on the left arm of Shibata with kicks. Shibata tries to fight back. Keith then puts a big boot on Shibata as he rolls out of the ring. Keith rolls to the yes, yes. Keith rolls to the floor and grabs Shibata, sending him back in the ring. Keith then kicks Shibata in the chest and then chops him. Keith stomps on the left arm of Shibata. Keith has Shibata locked up. Shibata tries to fight back, but Keith counters him with punches. Alright, it says back from the picture in picture break. Shibata tries to fight back, but Keith kicks him and sends him down. Keith picks up Shibata and slams him down. Keith tries to pick up Shibata and then headbutts him in the jaw. Shibata then sends Keith to the mat and puts him in the armbar as Keith submits. The winner by submission, Kajiri Shibata. This was a decent match. Yeah, this was a decent match. It says after the match, Chris Jericho and Big Bill run down and take out Shibata. Big Bill and Keith have Shibata up. As Jericho goes to nail Shibata, hook music hits. He runs to the ring and takes over Big Bill. I mean, takes out not take over, but takes out Big Bill. I had to correct myself. And Keith. Hook and Jericho brawl. Hook gets the upper hand. As Hook goes to suplex Jericho, he escapes and retreats. So at AEW All In, I guess Hook has to get his championship, gets his FTW title match against Chris Jericho. Somebody needs to take the FTW championship over Chris Jericho, but I hope it would be Hook. All right, let's move on. It says we go backstage with Renee Paquette talking to Orange Cassidy about his match tonight. He has a couple of local Yeah, he says he has a couple of local talent in that stand with him, as the rest of the team could not make a due to travel issue. I already know it's gonna be FTR. FTR is Orange Cassidy's tag team partner. I already know. All right. It says when there is a will, there is a way, or something like that. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. All right, let's move on. So we're going to commercial break. Back from the break, we go backstage with Renee Paquette talking to Hangman. Talking to Hangman Adam Page about his loss to Darby Allin. Adam Page says there is one man he was wanted. He tells Renee Paquette then he will have what he wants. It says Hangman Page has his eyes who set on the man in one man pen. Alright, it says hashtag AEW Dynamite. It says we go to a sit down interview with Jim Ross talking to Forrest Strickland once this is available by AEW on social media. It will be posted here. Alright, this was a good interview by Swerve Strickland. It says this was a good interview by Swerve Strickland. That's all I have to say. The music of Orange Cassidy hits next as he makes his way out to the ring. The local guys, RFTR, the former AEW World Tag Team Champions, makes their way to the makes the way to a big ovation. Dax Harwood is wearing Reinhardt glasses. The travel issue have affected Kyle Fletcher, not Kyle Fletcher, Kyle Riley, and Mark Briscoe. All right, let's move on. I had to correct myself. So it's Kyle O'Reilly and Mark Briscoe. So I had to correct myself, and I'm glad I did that. All right, so we get a trios match. Orange Cassidy, FTR, Dax Harwood, and Casual versus Rouge, Roderick Strong, and the Beast Motoros. And this match right here, this was a good six man tag match. This was good. Alright, the bell rings as Rouge and Dax start things off. Both men lock up as Rouge chops Dax in the chest in the corner. The Beast trap Dax. The Beast Mortals tags in. Dax chops Strong. Cash is tagged in as he nails Strong and sending him to the corner. Um, Orange Cassidy is tagging and then tags in Dax. FTR double team strong. Orange Cassidy is tagging and then drops an elbow on Rogers on FTR and Cassidy sends the heels to the floor. We go to picture in picture. All right, we're back from picture in picture. Everyone is back in the ring. Cash tags in Orange Cassidy as both men double team Strong. Strong fights back and sends Cash to the floor. Rouge is tagging. He works on Cash and sends him to the turnbuckle. Rouge then charges at Cash and connects with him with a big knee. Alright, it says right here, back from picture in picture, great. Strong is tagged in as Rouge. The Beast who tag in and Strong triple team Cash. Mataro's covers Cash. But he kicks out. But he kicks out. Strong is tag in and cash in. A headlock. Cash fights back and tries for a tag, but I'm not Kyle. Roger Strong holds him back. Strong drives Cash down with a big with a big backbreaker. Cash rolls up with Strong, but he kicks out. Cash tags in Dax, who takes out Roger Strong. Motaro and it says Motaro and Rouge. Um, Motaro's and Rouge. Dax then takes down Motaro's with a big spine buster. Dax rolls up Strong, but he kicks out at two. Dax then takes down Strong and covers him for another pin attempt, but Strong kicks out. Dax kicks Strong, who is on the apron, on the ropes. Matt Bennett and Matt Tabor are looking on from ringside. Dax and Strong are up on the top rope. Strong escapes and blind tags is made by Masaros. He tags. I'm not sorry. He takes flight from the top rope, landing on landing on landing on Dax Hardwood. Motaros covers Dax, but he's kicked, but he kicks out at two. Motaro sends Dax to the floor. Taylor and Barnett takes out Dax um, on the floor as the referee is distracted. Picture in picture, Dax is back in the ring as Mataros works on Dax. Rouge is tagged in and drops Dax. Rouge then goes for a running drop kick, but stomps and mocks Dax and the fans. Mataros then kicks Dax. Rouge picks up Dax and sends him into the the turnbuckle. Rouge chops Dax and then connects with a big right hand. Mataros is tagged in and drops Dax. The Beast the Beast covers Dax, but he knocks out at two. Um, it says the two. It says Dax, but he kicks out at two. Roos is tagging. He kicks Dax in the back and has him in a headlock. Back from picture in picture break. Dax fights back, taking out Strong and Motaros. Dax and Roos take each other down. Dax cross to make a tag, but Strong comes around and takes out Cash. Orange Cassidy's tagging. He takes out Roosh, sending him to the floor. Orange Cassidy DDT Strong, who rolls to the floor. Motaros is in as Orange Cassidy hits him. Strong then backs up, but Orange Cassidy drops him with a punch. Charles then comes in and takes down Cassidy. Orange Cassidy, yeah, cashes in as he drops Motoros. Rushes in as he, rushes in and hits a beach break on Rush and covers him for only a 1 count. Strong is back in as he takes out Orange Cassidy. Dax is now tagging. Dax drops Strong with chops. Motaro takes out Cash on the floor. Strong then drops Orange Cassidy on his tailbone on the floor. Bruce charged at Dax, but Orange Cassidy out of nowhere nails Bruce with a big orange punch. Bruce recovers and tags. Bruce recovers and chops FTR. Orange Cassidy and FTR fight back as Dax drops Roosh and pins him. The winner by pinfall FTR and Orange Cassidy. This was a good tag team match right here. Alright, it says after the match the acclaimed music hits Dax then has a mic and says it looks like the mic guys don't want him to talk. Dax says they appreciates all the acclaim have done for AEW, but this is beyond AEW. We then to a poll go to a pull apart brawl between the acclaimed FTR. The match itself was good. I ain't gonna cap. The match itself was good. The issue between the acclaim and hashtag FTR have evolved from words to blows. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. We go back with the we go backstage with Christian Cage hyping up the match between the Bang Bang Gang and House of Black at Saturday's Collision with the winners becoming the number one contenders to the trios titles. Christian Cage then says the winners will get the title shot at All In. Christian Cage then says he will be the special guest referee. A huge opportunity has been laid out for hashtag AEW All in regards of the hashtag AEW World Trios Champion, the potentiary. All right, let's move on. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, we have a vintage featuring hologram. All right, the music for Mercedes Monet hits and the brick house Camille comes out with her. So we get Camille versus Jasmine Howe and Carla Carter. This was a squash handicap match. This was squash. The bell rings. Camille takes out both women with big elbows. Mercedes Monet looks on. Camille stomps on both women. They try to fight back, but she kicks both women and puts and applies the torture rack, and a power bomb covers both women, gains the win. All right, the winner by pinfall, the Break House Camille. This was a squash handicap match. This was squash. All right. After the match, Mercedes Monet grabs a mic and says hello to the Brick House Camille. Mercedes Monet then says Britt Baker is suspended until AEW All In. Mercedes Monet again says Britt Baker is not here tonight. Mercedes Monet then talks about how Britt Baker was the first but never the best. Mercedes Monet says she is the best in AEW. Tony Storm, Tony Schiavone. Why I say Tony Storm? Tony Schiavone interrupts and says that Tony Khan has overruled the elite and has lifted the suspension of Britt Baker. We go to Britt Baker be the satellite. Dr. Britt Baker says when things don't go Mercedes' way, she takes her ball. She takes her ball and goes home. Dr. Britt Baker says AEW just put just put the flavor of the mouth for her. Britt Baker says at AEW All In she will be the first woman in AEW and beat Mercedes Monet. All right, We go to a video package hyping up the AEW World Title match with Bryan Danielson challenging Swerve Strickland at AEW All In. That match itself is gonna be cooking, and I hope that match will be in the main event. All right, commercial break. Music for WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is up next. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat comes out to a great ovation. He missed his way to the commentary table. All right, so we go. So we get anything goes match. So the main event of the evening, anything goes match. Jarrett versus Bryan Danielson. Special guest, special guest WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And this match right here, this was a great main event match. This was great. Um, yeah, the music of Bryan Danielson is up next. He makes his way he makes his way out to a big ovation. Jeff Jarrett from behind nails Bryan Danielson with the guitar. Karen and Jay Lethal come out and questions what Jeff Jarrett is doing. Jeff Jarrett sends Danielson into the ring. The bell rings and Jeff Jarrett sends Bryan Danielson to the floor. Jeff Jarrett sends Bryan Danielson over the barricade. As the fight goes into the stands, both men it says both men keep making their way to the upper level. The fight goes into the concession area. Jeff Jarrett grabs a trash can and tosses it at Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson fights back. Bryan Danielson grabs a can and nails Jeff Jarrett with it. Bryan Danielson kicks Jeff Jarrett, but he comes back with a low blow on Bryan Danielson. Jeff Jarrett picks up Bryan Danielson and drops him as fans look on, chanting, "Holy, you know what?" Jeff Jarrett has suplexed Bryan Danielson on a trash can. Jeff Jarrett nails Bryan Danielson with a big right hand. Jeff Jarrett counters, not counters. Jeff Jarrett continues to assault on Bryan Danielson with big right hands. Bryan Danielson then that Bryan Danielson then suplexed Jeff Jarrett on the trash can. We go to picture in picture. We're back from picture in picture. The fight slowly heads back down to the stands. Bryan Danielson kicks Jeff Jarrett in the chest. Jeff Jarrett then fights back with big right hands on Bryan Danielson. Both men continue to make their way down to the ring. Bryan Danielson sends Jeff Jarrett over the barricade as the action is near the ring. Jeff Jarrett jabs Bryan Danielson in the gut with a chair. Um, Jeff Jarrett sets up the chair in between the turnbuckles. Jeff Jarrett then moves the steel steps and nails Bryan Danielson with their big right hands and the forehead. Jeff Jarrett grabs another steel chair. Back from picture in picture, Jeff Jarrett hits Bryan Danielson with back from picture in picture, Jeff Jarrett hits Bryan Danielson in the right knee with the chair. Swerve and Prince Nana are shown backstage looking on. Jeff Jarrett then nails Bryan Danielson with with more big right hands. Jeff Jarrett sends Bryan Danielson into the turnbuckles. Bryan Danielson comes back and hammers Jeff Jarrett in the face with a big elbow strike. Bryan Danielson then charge at Jeff Jarrett and connects with a shotgun dropkick. Bryan Danielson then nails Jeff Jarrett and bites him. Bryan Danielson sends Jeff Jarrett to the floor and goes flying through the ropes, knocking down Jeff Jarrett. Bryan Danielson sends Jeff Jarrett into the barricade. Jeff Jarrett sits in a chair. Bryan Danielson then kicks Jeff Jarrett. Bryan Danielson then connects with a running drop kick on Jeff Jarrett. Bryan Danielson sends Jeff Jarrett into the steel steps. From the apron, Bryan Danielson leaps off, but Jeff Jarrett hits him with a steel chair. The action is back in the ring as Jeff Jarrett tries Bryan Danielson's leg in the chair. Jeff Jarrett goes to the top rope, but Bryan Danielson is up and nails Jeff Jarrett with a chair. Bryan Danielson then sends Jeff Jarrett to the mat with a spider suplex. Bryan Danielson is up on the top rope. He comes down and drops Jeff Jarrett with a big missile drop kick. He gets this is awesome chant from the fans. Jeff Jarrett locks in the figure four by hitting Jeff Jarrett in the knee with the chair. Jeff Jarrett drops Bryan Danielson on the chair with a stroke and then locks in the sharpshooter. Bryan Danielson counters and puts Jeff Jarrett in a label lock. Jeff Jarrett breaks free, both men on their knees, exchanging blows. Both men are back up with their feet and continues to exchange blows. Jeff Jarrett goes for a stroke, but Bryan Danielson counters. Bryan Danielson covers Jeff Jarrett to get the pin. The winner by pinfall, Bryan Danielson. It says that was a fantastic main event match right there by itself. It says after the match, Karen Jarrett, Sanjay Dutt, and Jay Lethal come down to check on Jeff Jarrett. Wheeler Yuta comes down also to check on Bryan Danielson. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat comes into the ring to check on Bryan Danielson. Jeff Jarrett is bleeding from his ear. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat goes over to Jeff Jarrett and helps him up. So Ricky the Dragon Steamboat raised the hands and both Bryan Danielson and Jeff Jarrett. Bryan Danielson and Jeff Jarrett shake hands and hug and then hug. Swerve Strickland music hits as the champ and Prince Nana come out. Swerve Strickland grabs a mic. He says, "We witnessed the three great legends on TBS before our eyes. Now we get to see Swerve Strickland." Swerve Strickland. He says, "These are all men who have defended wrestling on this network." Swerve Strickland says the only thing standing between Bryan Danielson and the title is Swerve Strickland himself. Swerve Strickland then says he will retire Bryan Danielson at AEW and his legacy will be this. Swerve Strickland asks Bryan Danielson how he is feeling after the match. He then says imagine what it says imagine what he will do to Bryan Danielson the great test. What a great test. Swerve Strickland says Swerve Strickland says next week, how about he go one on one with Wheeler Yuta? Swerve says he wants Bryan Danielson to have a front row to see front row seat to show Bryan Danielson why he is the most dangerous man in AEW Dynamite. And AEW Dynamite goes off the air. Alright, let me give my honest opinion. Now, AEW Dynamite was a very good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. If you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of AEW Dynamite because it was a good show. Make sure you guys full watch the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel because I'm only one away from 6K. I'm only one away. I'm only one away from reaching 6K. And make sure you guys follow my socials down below in the description. And I will go live for Fortnite tomorrow. That is a must. So I will be going live for Fortnite tomorrow. And that's all I gotta say. This is your boy bigboysnacksjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. And I'm out of here. Gang. And I will make my announcement YouTube short video for my subs and viewers. That YouTube short video itself is gonna come up next. Now, once you guys have a great night, stay safe and always stay positive, stay too sweet, and I'm out of here. Gang, it's just when it comes to me watching wrestling, I know how to analyze about what happened from start to finish because at the end of the day, it's just too sweet. And I'm out of here. Gang, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some I'll see you guys tomorrow live for some Fortnite. That's all I gotta say. Have a great night. Stay too sweet. And I'm out of here. Gang.